of an active shooter on the Emory Atlanta campus at Emory Point CVS. You're looking at a live picture here of the front of the CDC headquarters. You see the number of law enforcement at that building. Bear with us as the technology's kind of catching up here from our helicopter as we cover this moment by moment with you here. We're talking about sort of that Druid Hills area, the Emory Point near Emory University campus, and the campus of Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
This building is right across the street from the CDC, and I want to give you an idea. There's a lot of people impacted. There is an apartment complex right behind where they're at. Those are actually their apartments or condos above that. That's where the CVS is. That's where the Thai Kitchen Sushi Bar is. There's a lot of businesses right in that area. So it's not just a few areas that they're concentrating. There's a lot of people that are likely in their apartments. They're likely being told to shelter, not just at the CDC and around there, but again, you have the Grayton behind there. You have Emory Point, because you have Emory Point Drive, and this is where they're at. They're really between Clifton Road, Avenue Place, Emory Point Drive, the CDC Parkway. This is what we're talking about, Clifton Way Northeast. The original call that I saw whenever my source reached out was the 1500 block. The CDC entrance is around the 1600 block. And that building, Cheryl, that we're looking at right there, that is the corner of Clifton Road Northeast at the CDC Parkway. And there is a parking lot to the left of that building, and that is where there are some apartments, it looks like, above there. Behind that's Avenue Place, but there's a lot of businesses in that building too. So could you imagine you're in that unit right there, or the next floor up, you're looking down and you get word there's an active shooter. You see the CVS sign.
Yeah, I was going to say they were hidden behind the trees in that other perspective, but you see that's the opening there, and you see the red awnings to the CVS right there.
So it makes you question, is that shooter in that building? Where exactly did this happen? Because again, you know, this came out from that original tweet that we were monitoring with that first tweet from Emory that the campus put down. And that's what we're trying to figure out right now, is where this started. But I can tell you, Emory University put out that alert. Many people have been looking at that. Emory College said, again, active shooter on Atlanta campus near Emory. And then the active shooter alert went from Emory Atlanta campus at Emory Point CVS. So it looks like this might have happened right there at that CVS on Clifton Road near the CDC Parkway. So it makes you wonder what in the world triggered this person. Was this something domestic? Was this some kind of other situation that then grew?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, you can see that is right there, Clifton Road. So that shows you that's the entrance there. And then what you're looking at, that intersection right there in the middle, that intersection that's empty, that is the CDC Parkway, Emory Point Drive, and Clifton Road.